What is up, everybody? We are back with more Animal Crossing, and I'm just going to start it right here with our Isabelle morning announcements. Oh, it's Cherry's birthday. That's perfect. I had no idea. That's all for now. That's wonderful. We're going to have to get Cherry something. I also noticed I have the shirt that Isabelle was wearing. Oh, it's raining. Even better. Y'all know how I feel about the rain. Timmy from next, it's probably gonna be a pathetic amount. 15,000. Yeah, this was my weekend to work. I remember how tired I was on Saturday. Saturday's episode, I don't know if it was any good. I'm sure it was okay. I don't know. Oh yeah. Turnip day was yesterday. Rockabilly. We'll go in here and put that on. Because why not? Oh, look! We have a fireplace now. Look at that gorgeous plant on top of it. Aloha, KK. Some Elvis or something. And we've got another room. Let's go over here and look. I've got my wallpaper and my floor up. Look at it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to make it maybe a game room. Maybe. I was going to buy a pool table. There was a pool table at, that might have been Saturday's episode, but I didn't have enough bells. There was no way I was ever going to have enough bells. I didn't even have enough time to play or do anything. This is still like a storage room. This back here is like a little office area where I've got like awards and stuff hanging. I love my little living room though. It's so nice. I got a lot of work to do. Still, that house needs a lot of work. This whole place needs a lot of work, but that house most definitely needs some work. I need to redo this flower garden too. I'm not particularly happy with how that is. Look, oh, there's the black tulips that just randomly spawned. Daisy. Let's talk. I'm not the best at small talk. Me either, Daisy. I tell you what, I seen something on Facebook the other day that said, if you're gonna text me, pretend like we're already friends because or something. Let me see if I've got it saved. I save memes on my phone all the time, as does everybody else, I'm sure. Real quick, I'm actually looking for Cherry a birthday present. Let's see here. Where's it at? Oh yeah, it says if you want to DM me, please act like we're already friends and be chaotic because I physically cannot keep "Hey, how are you?" conversations. Heard that. Heard that. Oh look, here's my dartboard we're gonna put up, and I've got an arcade fighting game too somewhere. I think it's somewhere. Where's it at? I know I had one. Oh, there it is. Right next to it. Inflatable sofa. That is probably going to be what we're going to give Cherry. You're getting looking at my items. I got all kinds of clothes and flowers and fruits and stones. I really got that extra room for the extra space here because I needed it so bad. I need to plant some more fruit trees. I need to do a lot of stuff. I get lazy. Could give her a lily wreath. I tell you what, we might actually do that. Cherry, happy birthday, girl. We're giving you a wreath. I'm trying to give you something decent here. Still having an absolute blast playing this. I haven't time traveled yet. I really God bless. I really flirted with the idea of time traveling. But just the way I play and how often I get to play, which I get to play about every single day. This is Cherry's house. I hope she's up. Yes, she is. And I still need to introduce you all to the two new villagers that we have. Look at her. This is perfect. Look at her go. Welcome to my rockin' birthday bash. Getting everyone together like it's so awesome I could just explode. They even brought gifts. Oh, you didn't happen to bring me something, did you? We absolutely did. We absolutely brought you a lily wreath. You got me a lily wreath. That's wicked generous. Look at that. That is perfect. I love this. I love that we get to celebrate her birthday. I'm glad this was on camera, is what I'm saying. Or film. Film. Good God. I'm glad we recorded this. There it is. Birthday celebration. Jesus Christ, we got to celebrate 10 birthdays? Oh my God. That's awesome, though. I'm really happy about that. Who is this? Is that O'Hare? It is. We mean it's not the most exclusive event. It absolutely is the most exclusive event. Ah, well, thanks for coming out and thanks a ton for the present. We may come back here and end the episode here. I love that. I love that we got that. We got to see that. That's so cool. If I had thought about it, I would have. If I'd known it was going to be like that, I would have waited till the end, and we'd have went there and just done the happy birthday at the end. Now we just get to go through the daily grind, which I'm pretty sure I named the last episode Daily Grind. I also haven't picked my fruit in a few days, which I really, really need to get out of the habit of doing. I need to start picking that stuff and selling it. I just don't go to anybody else's islands very much. I mean, I do some, but most of the people I play with that I work with. We'll go in here, do this. Like I said, most of the people I play with, I work with, so you know, they're pretty much on the same schedule as me. Ooh, that's a good one. Occasionally, there's good stuff in there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't have much in our savings right now. I've burned through a lot of my bells, and I've got to rebuild them. Nintendo. I like that. Ni hao. Stale cupcakes. We actually, I think, have that. I'm not even going to buy that. If we don't have it, I'll get it later on, but I'm pretty sure we have stale cupcakes. That's depressing because normally I look forward to our mail every day because it's always a new KK song. Daisy, why are you not at Cherries? Oh, look. Got our FX32 flag still flying high. Ooh, her. I've never talked to her, but I've got 2 of her tickets I could buy something with. I need CJ to come back. I need to catch me some decent fish and have CJ come back so I can sell them. And same with the bugs, so Flick can come back. But I don't know when they ever show up. And on top of that, I also don't know when that clown that sells the art shows up too. Muffy's still asleep. You still can't meet Muffy yet because she wants to sleep all the time. Who sleeps at 7:19 in the morning? I should be asleep. I just got off work again. But I'm off for the next 2 days. I'm going to be off Monday and Tuesday. And then I work Wednesday and Thursday. And then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's great. And then when I go back Monday and Tuesday. And start all over again. Well, this is perfect. We are finding all the fossils right here. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Also, this is Claudia's house. And if we can, maybe we can meet her. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully one of these fossils are new. Come on, be up. Whoop. Be up, girl. She's still not up. I'm resting, Diz. Please don't interrupt. Claudia. She's like a tiger, maybe? I'm not sure. Muffy's a sheep. O'Hare's up and partying. They're getting their drink on early. You know, I could get my drink on this early and it'd be okay as well because I just got off work. So this is like my daytime, or this is like my nighttime. Let's see if we can catch this. I'm still just trying to catch a char. That's not a char. That is most definitely not a char. Ah, the playground. Still haven't added anything to it, but haven't added anything to add to it. I remember we went through all this the other day with the museum. I was so happy. I was so happy to get all this on one island. I mean, you know, it's a little uneven and stuff, but I'm not worried about that. It's just all over here now. The museum was so out of place just over there. It cost 50,000 bells to move it, though. That was so weird. I'm like, man, 50,000 bells? Really? Come on, Blathers. Pull it together. I may be of service. Assess my fossils. Let's see here. Come on. Yes! I only need 3 fossils. Hold on a minute. I gotta pull my app up so I can log this. Sorry. We will absolutely donate it, but let me pull my fossils up. Okay. What do we got here? Would that not be something else if it was like all 3 of them? I would go crazy, but it's probably just one of them. Okay, yeah. That's good, though. A Mega Cerotel. Hold on 1 second. And this will complete the Mega Cero. It absolutely means yes, it is done. The Mega Cerops. No, I don't want to hear anything about it. I'm sorry, Blathers. I just don't. We don't have time for that. Okay, so all I need left is a Passar torso, I think, is what that is called, and a Brachio chest. And I've got my friends on high alert. If you find either one of those and you don't have it, and you already have it, send it my way. What we got here? Oh. Got Nook Miles. Selling seashells and then hitting rocks and catching a seahorse. Which I'll probably do all that later. Well, the shell thing maybe not, because I picked up a bunch of shells on the beach. Which we're going to go over here and see if there's any more. Doesn't look like it. So we'll sell what we have right now. And we're still going to have a lot of time left. Pardon me. Keep coughing. What is that? That's Taylor's tickets. What bamboo shoots don't sell for shit. Okay, let's just sell that. Well, that's not bad. How many more shells do we need? 5 more. Tell you what we may do just for the hell of it. Might just use a Nook Mile ticket. Because I don't really have anything else I need to do here. And a Nook Mile ticket will, depending on what we do. What up, Alan? I need to put Holly starts up. I need to put a bunch of this stuff up. I'll grab one and then put the other one up. Put these stones up. I'll keep my flimsy axe in case I have to build another one. Yeah, I literally cleared up 2 spots. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, heck, let's use a Nook Mile ticket. Why not? Be a good a time as any. We've done a lot this episode. We've celebrated a birthday and got a new fossil piece. Hey, rest assured, I can tell you this. if it ever comes a time off camera when I get that last fossil, I'll save it. I'm gonna save it till we can get it. And I'm gonna turn it in on this. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. Time for takeoff. Come on now. This takes forever to fly anywhere. Here we are. It's raining here too. I was hoping this would be maybe a new place, but it's probably not. Yeah, there's orange and stuff here. Tulips. We are going to pick a bunch of these weeds. You know, ooh, it is cliff top though. I like to pick these weeds for when Leif comes to the island, and I can sell a bunch of weeds to him. Leif likes his weed. I don't know what we could possibly nook ramble about today. I mean, I could nook ramble about a lot of stuff, I guess. This episode, you know, that's one good thing about these Animal Crossing episodes is they usually go up the same day that I record them, which is always really interesting because there's rarely another series that we do this. There's not another series we do this, I don't believe. What if we catch us a coelacanth in the ocean here? I don't think that's quite big enough. A squidbilly. Ugh. It's like I said, I could nook ramble about so much stuff. Like we could literally just do episodes where I just ramble about something, which I really don't know what I could ramble about today. Not about anything. I mean, honestly, there's lots I could talk about: movies, TV shows, music. But God, I could go on and on about music. Did anybody listen to the new 6ix9ine song? 6ix9ine is like a guilty pleasure. I can't help it. The dude brings energy, and I like lyrics to songs. But man, his lyrics are not good. I mean, he's not like a lyrical genius or anything. But he brings the energy. It's a snail. I think it was called Gooba. Did like 50 million YouTube views in like maybe 24 hours or something like that, or 48 hours. It was unreal, the number it did. Because he just got out of jail. Not that anybody cares about 6ix9ine. I'm just rambling. He's a guilty pleasure. Him along with Lil Peep. And I didn't even know who Lil Peep was till he was dead. But Lil Peep's another guilty pleasure. He is somewhat of a I wouldn't call him a lyrical genius, but he got his stuff actually means something. That's like hip hop though. It was so weird. Like my musical range is so just all over the place. Like my Spotify playlist and stuff. It is unbelievable. Like my top 5 favorite bands are like 3 of them are like metalcore. Which metalcore is so good. I was always like a punk rock kid. Like I love punk rock, and I was like a closet emo. Oh my god, like I love some emo bands back in the day. A lot of them one-hit wonder bands. Middle school for sure. 2006, 2007. My number one favorite band of all time is Blink-182. I love me some Blink-182. I was absolutely heartbroken when Tom DeLonge left the band because he was my favorite. Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker are carrying on, and Matt Skiba, I don't care. A lot of people might not like him. Nine was great. The album Nine came out last September. Phenomenal. It was so good. I sit and wonder, like, man, I wonder what this would sound like if Tom was on it. But man, that's not like a healthy thing to do. Like, you can't do that, because he's not on it. Matt's on it, and it's good. My top 5 favorite bands. Like, I could do a top 10, which is something me and Ambrose should probably do. We should probably do a top 10 favorite bands. Ambrose, if you're listening, which you probably are, let's do a top 10 favorite bands video. We can split it up. We can do it similar to how we did our video games. We can, make each of us do a top 10 or something, and then we'll make our top 10 video, and then our top 9, number 9, number 8, blah, blah, blah. But for the people listening right now, spoiler alert, because I'm going to give you my top 5 at least. Which this could change. If me and Ambrose did a top 10, this list could change. This could always change. My number 2 is a band called Ghost Atlas, and I know I mentioned them. I've got one or two of their albums on the wall at the house here, or at my house here in the game. They're clean. The lead singer is Jesse Cash, which he is the clean vocalist in a metalcore group called Era, E-R-R-A, Era. I discovered Ghost Atlas first, though. I discovered Ghost Atlas first, and I don't know how. I have no idea. And I'm glad I did, because I'm like, man, I would. The first song I ever heard by them was a Sleep Therapy, which is such a good song. Ghost Atlas, Sleep Therapy. You need to look it up. It is so good. But I went on their Spotify, and I mean, I'm like in love with all their songs. They're so good. Jesse Cash is a lyrical mastermind. But I'm so glad I discovered them first, because I like metalcore. Metalcore is where you have some heavy vocals and you got some clean mixed in with it, and it flows so well. But when I discovered Era, they've had like I think 2 or 3 different heavy singers. The first 2 albums, well, their one album, Augment, is absolutely nuts. I mean, it is nuts. It is so good. The first song is called Alpha Seed, and it is absolutely fantastic. Might be one of my favorite metalcore songs, if not one of my favorite songs of all time. Garrison Lee was their heavy vocalist at the time, and he was so good. So good. But anyways, that's my number 2. Ghost Atlas was my number 2. Now number 3, I'm going to probably have to give that to A Day to Remember. I love A Day to Remember, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't really even discover them till the Common Courtesy album. Well, right before it. I can't remember the name of that album. It wasn't Homesick. It was, I'll look in a second. I cannot remember the name of it. I hate that I cannot remember the name. It annoys me so much that I can't remember the name of this album. Hold on. Intermission. What Separates Me From You. The first song I ever heard by them was All Signs Point to Lauderdale, and it was so good. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. It's like one of the first times I was ever really into a heavy type vocals, which they're more punk rock, pop punk, or not pop punk, I wouldn't say, but like punk. Yeah, pop punk maybe. I don't know. That's a weird genre. Ooh, these are worth a lot of money. That's such a weird genre. But actually, I'm sorry. A Day to Remember is going to have to be number 3. Or number 4. I'm going to have to move A Day to Remember to number 4. I'm sorry. But I'll keep talking about them. Because I've already started. Their Common Courtesy album was absolutely flawless. It was so, so good. We actually saw him in concert, Ambrose and I. And my girlfriend. It was kind of like one of our anniversary things. I'm like, well, it was Blink-182's California tour. And it was Blink-182, A Day to Remember, and the All-American Rejects. It was a good concert. It was really good. They put on a hell of a show. My son is partially named after the lead singer, Jeremy. I think their album after that, like their first couple albums, the one that had You Had Me at Hello was pretty good, but that's about my only song on there I really care anything about. But What Separates Me From You, Homesick, and I cannot remember the name of that. Man, I am so bad with their album names, which is unusual because I'm normally really good with them. Hopefully I've still got them pulled up. I do. For Those Who Have Heart. That's the name of it. Those were so good. Bad Vibrations wasn't bad, but now their new album, I don't know about it. I don't know how I'm gonna like it because I haven't really cared much for many of the songs. They've released 3 songs off of it, and they're all decent, but like I don't know. It's nothing like It's nothing like some of their other stuff. So I don't know. But my number three, because the Day to Remember was number 4. My number 3 is a band called the Amity Affliction. And oh my God, they're metalcore, but they are so good. I absolutely love them. I don't remember the first song I heard by them. It might have been Pittsburgh, which was so good. I keep saying so good, but it was so good. It was so good. And that was off their Let the Ocean Take Me album. But their albums are Young Bloods, which was really good. They had like 2 before that, but I'm going to start with the best. Young Bloods, Chasing Ghosts, Let the Ocean Take Me, This Could Be Heartbreak, Misery, and then the latest one that came out this year was Everyone Loves You Once You Leave Them. Now, all of them are about the same sounding, and they're good, but the Misery album was so different. A lot of people hated it. I didn't hate it, but it was way different than anything else they had done. But I love the Amity Affliction. So where are we at? Blink-182, Ghost Atlas, Amity Affliction, A Day to Remember. Now number 5. I am so torn on number 5. I don't actually know if I know who number 5 is, because it switches a lot. Number 5 always switches. Ooh, a catfish. Number 5 always switches. I Prevail. That's who it is. I had to sit here and think about it. What are we going to swap? We'll swap a Loach out. I Prevail is so good. They're another metalcore type. But alright, we're going to leave this island now because we got everything off of it. A lot of people, the first time I ever heard I Prevail, which a lot of people might be the same, was when they covered the Taylor Swift song. They covered I cannot think of the name of the song they covered. Blank Space. I keep going blank. Yeah, blank. My mind's a blank space. It was a good cover, and I was like, at the time, I was getting into the metalcore genre, and I'm like, oh man, this is so good. And then they released like an EP called Heart versus Mind, really good. They had a song on there called "Love Lust Liars." That was just phenomenal. Then they released an album called Lifelines, and once again, that was another pretty good album. I'm gonna go print and sell these coconuts too because Lifelines was a good one. There was a couple really slow songs on there that were good. There were some heavier songs on there that was really good. But that's when they really started getting popular. And I could sell these oranges too, but they don't sell for much here. So this can. But their last album they released, it was last year. It was called Trauma, and oh my god, that album was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I actually bought a T-shirt that says Trauma on it. It was a band shirt. I mean, absolutely phenomenal from top to bottom. That album changed my life. It was so good. And they actually had number one, or I think it was a number one maybe, radio hit called Hurricane. Like, I was so proud of them. They actually got nominated for 2 Grammys, and I don't really put a lot of stock into stuff like that, like all the awards, you know, and all that. But man, I was hoping so bad. I think it was rock performance or rock song and then metal album or something of the year. I'm like, please, that would be so cool if they won it, because they deserved it. But even the fact that they got nominated speaks volumes. But that's it. Who did I say? Blink-182, Ghost Atlas, Amity Affliction, A Day to Remember, and I Prevail. Might even actually put A Day to Remember at number 5 and I Prevail at number 4. Really just depends on the day. But the top 3 are pretty much set. Because there's Blink-182 right there. 3 of their albums are right here on the wall. Well, let's go in here and look, because I know I've got other albums. Amity Affliction. The whole back wall is Amity Affliction. Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park. They'd crack the top 10 for sure. And then there's Ghost Atlas over there. So see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Ghost Atlas and Amity. Anybody on this wall? Nobody on this wall. Linkin Park would crack a top 5 on some day. You might actually even move A Day to Remember out and put them in. But let's look. I had I Prevail's Trauma album up on the wall. Little Easter egg right here. I'll show you. It's not so much an Easter egg, I don't guess, as it is custom designs. There it is. There's the Trauma album, I Prevail. Love it. And there's the logo, NWO. Love it, love it, love it. And I might actually have an A Day to Remember album on there too. Let's look. I can't remember. Did I? Yeah, there it is. Homesick. They're all there. I'm no phony. I love all types of music though. Most all types. I can usually get into about anything. But those are my top 5. Like I said, the 5th one could change. We'll put A Day to Remember at number 5. And that could change any given day. It could be Linkin Park one day. It could be A Day to Remember. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. But yes, we should definitely do a top 10 music bands, or top 10 bands, because I would be down for that. Top 10 songs would be super hard, but top 10 bands would probably be easy. Anyways, wow. This was fun. I like to ramble like that. I hope you enjoy listening to it, especially when it's something of some kind of substance like music and stuff that we can all enjoy. And if you haven't heard of, you've probably heard of all those bands, but if you haven't, you should really go listen to them, especially Ghost Atlas. They're so good. Everybody's heard of Blink-182. Everybody's probably heard of A Day to Remember. I don't know if everybody's heard of Amity Affliction, though. They're popular, but like they're from Australia. But they're really popular over here. Ghost Atlas, so underrated. So underrated. And A Day to Remember, they're good too. Anyways, though, guys, this has been fun. I really enjoyed this, and I'm glad we got to celebrate Cherry's birthday, and we got a new fossil, and we talked music. What a great episode. This was actually really good. I hope the microphone's working. Wouldn't that be a bitch? The microphone didn't work this whole time, and I just rambled about all this. I would actually delete the episode. But it says it's working, so we'll see. If you see this episode, it was working. Thank you guys so much for watching.